Alright, welcome back YouTube. This is a second video of the tank build. It's been about, geez, I don't know, almost 2 months since the last video, but in that time I amassed most of the equipment that I need for the tank, except one thing. That one thing will be coming this week, and we'll save that as a little bit of surprise. As to one more piece of equipment that I have. So let's start off WaterBox 20 cube. We went over that, the unboxing. I'm going, I know some people don't like this, but I'm going with the bonsai look. I'm going to do all SPS in this tank with trying to cover the entire bottom with zoos. So it's going to look, the vision I have, it's going to look good when it's done. I know some of you don't like it, but there's a couple of things that I think are good about it. One is that there's all the way around. It's not pushed up to the back like a lot of live rock sometimes is. So for the SPS, there's going to be a good amount of flow throughout the whole tank. One of the other things that I thought about was pretty cool was that it allows me, this is the right size where I could actually turn this. So once the frags and stuff are on it, we can maybe turn it if we need to. The other thing is too, at any time, I'm gonna be able to just pull this straight out. There could be frags all over this. There is a little cave there that's kind of cool. But anyway, this is, you know, what I decided to go with for my aquascape. I think it gives the fish a lot of room to swim around the whole tank. I think it'll look good once it's all set up. Next thing I went with, so the light I went with was this Hydra 26 HD. I got it off of eBay, brand new. So one of the things that I did is that these come in white, and being that I'm a minimalist, I thought that it would be cool if the light just kind of blended in with the white background. So what I did is I went with the white light. I haven't even really opened this, so bear with me. So you can see, different than the black ones that you see all the time, this is one of the white ones, which I think is cool. I think it's a little different. That's something I really wanted to try to do with this tank. Now, I get this white light that I think is going to be really nice. And then I have to go to the rack, or the mounting arm for the light. So, those mounting arms, as you can see on the box, they're black, right? And here's an example of what this is. If it was a 56, I think, it would use this bracket. Black, right? So to me, black on this white wall really stands out a lot. So I went on the internet, I looked around. So what I did is I went out online, I looked for any type of mounting arm that was white, that would blend in with the white light, and I wasn't able to find anything at all. So went to my local fish store, asked the guy what arm he would use. He gave me this arm, had it in stock. I think it was 65 bucks, something like that. And what I did is I took it home and I painted the entire thing white. So, as you can see, I did everything. All the brackets, all the arms, everything. The back stops that go on the end of the arms, the screw heads that hold everything in. So my idea was, and I'll have to set this up and then we'll look at it again, but my idea was, right here's the original color, the black, and here's what I have now. So my idea was, now that this is white, we kind of have a white light with a matching bracket. And when we put that up here like this, I think when the light is on, that's almost going to disappear with that white background. At least that's my vision. All right, so far we've shown the tank, we've shown the aquascaping, light, Hydra 26. Thought it was really cool because everything can be controlled via, your iPhone. Kind of plug and play. You can get all different, select your different rays and different colors and all that, and run it off some guys that have already had a lot of success keeping SPS with those lights. Next, we'll do. I spend a lot of time on the forums reading, looking for heaters. This one came back a lot of times as people recommending it. It's these Cobalt Aquatics, these Neotherm heaters. I guess it's some type of new technology. I got 150 watt. The tank's only 20 gallons, but I wanted overkill because our tank is in the basement. We live in the Midwest, and it gets pretty cold here in the winters. So I thought this would allow me to make sure the temperatures stays pretty constant. You can see I've never seen one of these, so it's pretty cool. It's very, very thin, right? Not too long, okay? It's gonna fit right back here. It's got a rack that it comes with it. It'll fit right back there, and it'll basically disappear. So you guys know, I mean, all these wires are going to be dropped down, and I have everything down below the tank is where I'm going to keep the RO, stuff like that. So that's the heater, kind of new technology. There's a clip in there that holds it up against the wall. That's about it, and that's something we'll just have to wait and see how it works. But from what I read, we should be pretty successful. Next, auto top off. Again, went down to the local fish store, kind of talked to my guy, explained to him what I was looking for. I've read online, there's all different kinds, and he said, there's a lot that are out there that are overkill, so I wanted to go with something that was really small, which this is. If I open it up, we can see, I don't know, right? I mean, this is the return pump for the ATO. I mean, that thing is about the smallest pump I've ever seen. Here's what holds the sensors to the glass. It's going to be a magnet holder. Sensors are going to come over there. There's a fill sensor and a overfill sensor on these, so 2 times. That's the warning, right? Another real small, just hang that up underneath. And then it just comes with the tubing, and then there's the electric eyes here for the fill sensors and the overfill sensor. Again, something I haven't seen before, haven't used before. I'm pretty confident and trust my guy down the street at the fish store, so we'll set that up. That's another one that something new, and we'll have to see how it works. But like I said, I plan on doing this the right way the first time, so I spent a little money, and hopefully everything goes smooth. It'll be good. So lastly, and this is like not necessary at all, it's overkill probably a little bit, but I'm upgrading the pump, the return pump, to this Tunzi. So the gallons per hour for this one is, I don't even know, this one, this Tunzi is rated for up to 211 gallons. The one that came with it, I think, was good for like 190 that came with it. The big thing about this that I liked is it's totally silent. All the reviews said it's literally silence on there. Makes it totally quiet, which I thought is really cool, being that we got a TV and stuff down here. So basically that's everything I have to set up the tank. Like I said at the beginning, we have one more thing that will be available to me that I had my local fish store guy order for me. Something pretty cool, something new, something probably a little overkill. But I'll make another video when we get that. Make sure you subscribe and like below. If you have any comments, questions, feel free to hit me up and I'll try to return them. Thanks.